Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Summoner, and I wanted to release a video for beginners because a lot of people, when they started this game, they were confused of what they were doing. They don't know where they're gonna be starting at, and what they should do, what should they grind, how do the characters work, how does Limit Breaker work, how does Evolve work. Everything can be very confusing in this game because this game throws you right into it, and you won't have an idea of what you're going to do and how you should start off, then where do I end, and so on and so forth. There's an event happening right now, and the best characters right now are going to end in 2 days. If you can't get these characters, it's not a big deal. I heard a few other characters were coming back. One Punch probably, maybe Overlord they're going to add. Who knows? There could be a lot of things that they'd be adding. But if you're still watching this video and you're just tuning in, it's a crossover event happening right now, and it's that time I summon a slime. It's something you want to really focus on because we're gonna get into that in a second. But the very first thing I would do if you just started to watch this video, okay, is do the most important thing you could ever do and do crossover event, okay? This allows you to get Ren. Ren's going to be your best beginner character, and the reason for him to being the best is because he can heal, cleanse, and also do DPS. And there are other characters you could probably get if you want, and if Ren's not your appeal of things, then that's alright. There's other healing characters, but remember, this is RNG, and when you pull other characters, you're not going to get the best luck, okay, if you're looking for that one particular character. So I would try to grind out Ren, delete the game, remake it again, remake an account, and see if you can get Ren, okay, and then grind out for Ren's slime evolve form, and that'd be nice to get. Alright, now when this game throws you in here and allows you to summon, okay, I'll tell you right now, keep your 4-star characters, and the reason for that is because of limit breaking, okay? Limit breaking allows you to actually increase your luck. And what does luck do for us, okay? Luck allows us to add bonuses onto what we get onto, like, grinding Digimon. Might as well be called that. They're similar, but I'll show you in a second. So we're going to go to the materials, okay? And right now, since it's the weekend, they have this event going on. You can get everything as you grind out for this place. So we go in advance because I have a good characters already. So my slime's 120, everyone else is like 5, 5, 5, and I think that's your starting area, is 5 luck, and that's not very good high chances of getting those additional bonuses. So I'm going to end it here, and then I'll show you at the very end of the battle. Now, welcome back everyone. Now, as you notice, the luck bonus. The luck bonus allows us to additionally add up onto what we get from drops when we kill things, okay? Like raid bosses, or if you're trying to grind out for materials. And that's what we are going to focus on the most, is the luck bonus. The luck bonus is going to be the best thing that's to be given to you as a stat. And I don't know if you want to call it as a stat or anything like that. But once you get those things, when you get the luck bonus, you can add up things as you go into this game, okay? Now, when you pull people from, you know, your lottery ticket that you get when you first start, okay? And I don't think this lottery ticket is going to go anywhere, okay? Now, you're probably wondering yourself, what are the best characters in this game? I can't personally tell you. I haven't really sunk myself into this game that much to tell you what is the best, but I can tell you this, okay? When you get 4-star characters, then they can go, like, let's say, like 3 or 4-star character. For an example, Beast, Princess, Ren, okay? Don't sell these characters. And here's the main reason why, and I'm pretty sure you can spot it off right away. 22 luck. I would limit break these characters because they're going to be your farming characters, your farming units. Sorry, I was going to say that twice. And they'll help you farm things. Like, I'm not sure how good they would do against like raid bosses or anything. That is something that for you to figure out, but they'll be able to carry better weapons the more you limit break them. And the reason for that is because weapons are going to be your best tool against raid bosses. Okay, they're going to be the best thing that's ever going to given to you, because you can counter a raid boss by having certain weapons and all that stuff. And you might see like, oh, there's a 1-star, there's a 3-star, there's a 5-star. Okay, your 5 is your best weapon, 3 and 1. Now, can you increase this star in order to hold a better weapon? Okay, yes, you can, and it's limit breaking, and that's what I was saying before. Limit breaking, and also keeping the 4-star characters, 3 stars that can go up to 4 stars. Keep them. It's going to be your best tool for farming. Now, I got very confused when I started playing this game, okay? And the main reason for that is I had no idea what it was doing, okay? Rem was my very first character that I've gotten, and I had no idea, like, what are these pluses that's next to Ren's HP, attack, defense? Well, you can get those by simply farming out these guys, okay? And these guys will allow you to increase your defense, HP, and your attack. And they'll even say that at the very top. Now, what's the max that I can even go when I do these kind of things? Well, it depends. You have to limit break your character in order for them to actually increase their stats, the pluses. I didn't know that before, and here I am thinking like the game was broken. The game doesn't tell you. So like, for an example, I'm pretty sure this will be fine if I only throw 1 out there. Hold on 1 second. So we go here and we go to enhance. We use Rem for an example. You'll start to see 000. To me, I'm like thinking like, okay, I see people with this all the time, so how can I even increase this? Now, here I am, I'm throwing 1 character and thinking that it's going to increase, and it doesn't stop you. It says, hey, you can't do this. You have to continue going and increasing your stats or something like that, right? Or limit breaking your character in order for you to increase stats. It doesn't say that. I can hit this, just takes it. I'm like burning things for no reason. I'm like throwing it in the trash. I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on? I don't get why you even let me do that. So in order for you to increase more and more, you have to limit break. Now, for an example, this guy's been limit braked, I think several times. I can't remember. I think it's based on their luck or something. I am not entirely sure. I'm still relatively new at the game, but like, notice that his stats is a lot more because I can add a lot more into them, like right here onto their HP, attack, and defense. He has a lot more because I limit break him more, okay? So limit breaking is very important. Now, where do I throw my limit breakers at? And when I get done and I'm maxing them out, when I get 120 luck is the max of what you have. Well, it really depends. You know, I haven't really, like I said, I haven't really gotten into this game, but I'm making you understand that my mistakes are going to be your benefit because I'm going to be teaching you. Honestly, you're not going to get a lot of the good characters limit break that easily. You're really going to have to grind out for those characters. And how you're going to grind it out is by summoning them or simply doing the events that will be given to you. Now, in my opinion, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I would throw it into your 4-star characters because you're going to be limit breaking them and they're going to be a lot more stronger than what they are. But that is up to you. Maybe you can ask your friends that have been playing it or ask people that you might meet along with doing multiplayer, but that's completely up to you. I was going to do that. Maybe I wanted to see if they can actually take on raid bosses and all that stuff. Now, let's dive into the main thing that you need to do when you very first start this game, alright? 1, do your questing, alright? It's obviously there, that's your questing. You want to get it done as soon as possible, because you get Ray, Reyes, or whatever his name is, I'm just going to call him Ray. His luck is going to be 80 luck. That's pretty dang good, including that's going to be your very first character you're going to have for 80 luck, and that's going to increase dropping wise. Now, once you get that done, that's all said and done, the next thing I would focus on was doing events, all right? Now, however, let's say questing is not something you want to do right now, and you saw this awesome looking character. Let's say maybe Rem was your favorite character that you want to do, okay? You don't want to do any of those other things right now. Right now, I would focus on this. Your questing can wait another time if you're still watching this video. I would do the slime, and I would grind out for the slime's luck, okay? And the slime is going to give you 120 luck, and it's going to be a long grind. I'm going to let you know right now. It's going to be a long, long grind. It took me 3 hours to get him to 120 luck, okay? 120 luck. 2 to 3 hours, I think. I think it was 2 or 3 hours. I think it was 2 days because I kept quitting and I had to do other things because, you know, I'm always working and all that stuff. Then I would do the slime form and try to get Rem 2 to get your things going, alright? Rem's going to be your best beginner character because of the healing and also the DPS that she can do. I don't watch anime, so don't, like, judge me, okay? I love you guys, okay? So once you start getting that down, and you got your questing all done and all that stuff, what is my next thing I need to do onto this, okay? Well, it's going to be your items. You're going to have to get your items going, okay? And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, should I focus on items first and then all this? I'm like, no, you don't want to do that, okay? You get items as you go on to your questing, and then you can get items as you go on to other things. Items, however, it's up to you if you want to go and jump and try to get them. I wouldn't recommend it because bosses can be a pain in the butt. But if you do multiplayer, you can find a group that are willing to help you, then I would recommend doing that then. Because when you first start off, the boss is going to kick your butt, man. They're going to one-shot your crew. I would focus on leveling up your characters before focusing on getting items. Another thing is, too, once we get all that, okay, we go into the blacksmith. Let's say that you have duplicates for item-wise, okay? Why? Oh, I keep thinking. I'm sorry. I keep thinking home was this place, and I keep pressing it. I'm very sorry. So anyways, once you get the same particular item, okay, you want to limit break it, okay? Don't sell it. Don't do nothing. Don't enhance the same dang item into the same thing. Because here's the main reason why, alright? Limit breaking is very hard to come by, okay? And it's the very first thing you want to try to focus on. And why should I limit break these things, okay? One, it reduces the cooldown of that item for being used, okay? Two, that's pretty much it. Cooldown is pretty much just increased by whatever. And that is something you want to do, alright? That's really nice to have. So, I can't stress enough. Items take so long to come off cooldown, and you'll never use, you want to use it in the perfect time, and you want that cooldown to be done with, okay? And I would recommend doing that, and you get a lot of cool items as you go along the game. Enhancing them is another thing you want to do too, and the way you have to enhance something, you have to get it, materials by simply grinding it off from obviously exploring. You go to explore and you go to the material tab, and then you go to the well, it's not really called that. Each one of these are called something differently, okay? So you get these things from here if you want to increase or enhance your materials, okay? That is something you want to do the most. This is gonna be a long video. I'm very sorry. So I think that is it, guys. Honestly, I can't think of anything else. Maybe you can give me a comment below and tell me what I missed or something that you want to know about. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I really want to point this out at the very end of the video because that's something probably some people probably won't even care about this. Now, when you awaken is the most difficult thing to get, okay? And awaken is going to be like really hard to grind. It might take you a month, might take you less than a month, depending if you have people that are willing to sit down and help you and all that stuff. These are the things that you're going to need in order for you to awaken your character, and it's going to be really hard to do. Now, What is the problem with this that I'm having for now? I don't care about the grinding. The grinding is fine with me because it has something for me to do, especially if I'm working all the time, and also I want to play a game and grind and all that stuff, and I'm having a blast with my game that I like so much. Is this the idea of saying that this item can be located at this place, the Ice Fortress of Destruction? Okay, there is no name for that off of anywhere. The Ice Fortress of Destruction. Alright, so let's go to exploring real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I go to explore. I'm going to go to the giant bosses because this is where it's going to be found at. Now, it's not going to be all these bosses switch out. Okay, there's a set schedule of what bosses comes out what day or time or anything like that. Now, when I scroll down and everything, I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, like, what am I looking for? Doesn't tell me. These are the materials you're gonna find here. Okay, it doesn't say the Ice Fortress of whatever. This doesn't help me. If you're gonna make a really grindy game, you need to label these things for your players, so that way they are paying attention of what they need to look for. Not something that are like, oh well, this, you know, it's fine. I think there is one. Maybe this might be a useless comment after all. Actually, awakening cursed armor. Maybe that was one of those things. One second, let's go ahead and see real quick. I could be wrong. I'm not sure if they rotate by week. It's very confusing. That's why this. I'm still new. 1 second. Where is that one guy at? Real quick. Alright, so we go here, we click here. Despair of the Cursed Armor. That wasn't called that, was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. So we're going to go to home, we're going to go to explore, and then we're going to go to set schedule real quick. We go to set schedule, and then we get scroll down a little bit right here. Yeah, awakening cursed armor. So it's not called that. I'm pretty sure this is what it is, but this doesn't help me. You need to call it by its real, like the name that it's labeled for the waking materials. That way people don't get confused of like, oh, I don't see this on the schedule. What am I looking for? That confused the hell out of me. You need to make it better for people to understand of where they need to grind out the materials. If you want to make it a grindy game, make it easier for them to like, okay, this is where it's at. This is what's called. This is the boss you need to kill. Grind it out. And it's all set for them to do that. And it's too confusing. You need to make it a lot more easier for people to understand of where they need to grind out their materials. Don't just name it something that they're going to never find. But overall, though, guys, I hope this video helps you. I know it might be a long video, but I'm very sorry. I love you guys. Have a nice day.